Hello. I'm just going to be staring at Florence for 10 or 20 minutes. If you care to join me, go right ahead. Trying to figure out her path. But this whole frame is fascinating. I'm just watching her chug along. Just looking at the patterns, looking at the shapes. It's pretty amazing. Hello. I'm just watching Florence because she's fascinating. I'm chill at the moment, very concerned, but I'm hoping for a good outcome if possible. This part right here is fascinating. Cheers. I'm just watching Florence like I was obsessed. The dog days are over. The dog days are over. And she said, shake it off. Oh, or shake it around. Shake it some direction. I'm trying to figure this out. Like, I still can't figure the whole stall and move thing. I think that's going to be very important. And there's just a whole lot going on in a lot of places. This is the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. And it all looks pretty crazy. Like, look at those. It almost looks like a guy with his arm juggling. One, two, three, four. I don't know how many he's juggling, but he's juggling quite a few. Wow. Thank you. This is a weird night. Thank you, Cherry Bomb. Whoa, I get to say Cherry Cherry B. Thank you, Cherry B. This is a weird night. Or it's morning, I guess. September 12th. Thank you for the love and the support. These are crazy days. But I have a new tire. So my car drives great. So I'm happy. Although this is scary as shit. Check this out. What day is it? Is it Thursday? Okay, great. But watch how this giant pulse, and it almost looks like an eye. Like there's the, see? But it keeps pulsing. And that is the atmospheric river I keep talking about that goes from like the Mexico volcano range all the way up through Nova Scotia. It might be higher than that. I'm just not that good at geography. Yeah, I don't know how effective I've been though. I've been trying to unite everybody. Going, hey y'all. 'Cause apparently when Magna Hut hit, whoa, thank you, Violet Girl. Apparently when Magna Hut hit Guam, it didn't do a whole lot of damage because they have extremely strict building codes. So their building is like built to withstand this stuff. I'm like, that is such a great concept. Building really great, cool stuff that withstands storms. That would be wonderful. And I'm worried in general, but the thing most people haven't talked about is somehow if the storm goes up the East Coast, I don't know what the hell's it going to do. It's supposed to just sit there like Harvey. And I live in Houston, so I may have hurricane floody PTSD. Oh, it's the 12th. Hey, Jane. Jones. I mean, they could probably just, I would think there were multiple things they could do, but I don't know. Like when we go back over to here to pressure, like, oh, if we're trying to figure shit out, like look at that. That is the ocean, and this is low pressure. Low pressure usually means really wild weather. And so, cherry bomb, like weather cherry bomb right there, and then you got a weather cherry bomb right there, and then over here, you know, so that those look like planets. That looks like a moon, and they're on an ecliptic, or two moons or planets, and they're on an ecliptic. Like that doesn't, I don't know. The solar system is bigger than we are. So, and I just happen to have pulled up the planets. They're all on the same side. You guys see that? These are all planets. Uranus. Although I've never seen Uranus in the sky. I have seen Venus, Mars, Mercury. I saw Mercury, Jupiter for sure, Saturn. Never saw Pluto. Never saw Ceres that I know of. How may make Eris, Neptune. But I've seen all these. And so all the planets are on the same side. And so you look at this. And it's kind of like, hey, dude. So it's kind of like all these are on the same side. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Sometimes science is like, shut up, it's carbon. I'm like, what if it's bigger than that, dude? You know? Anywho, I'm worried about this whole storm in general. Because the storm surge, the point I tried to point out in the video before, if you did or didn't see it, where Ari's talking about the shallow land before it's 150 feet deep for an extended period of time, so it will the water will scoop up and over almost like a pitch. Ceres. I've never seen Ceres with my eyes that I know of. Not in the sky. I don't know, maybe the sun is in love and she's in heat or she's pregnant. Maybe she gets pregnant a lot. I don't know. The moon is weird, but beautiful. And she wears the clouds well. How are y'all doing tonight? Baby sons. Lots of weird shit. Why do you have a feeling it will hit Florida? Because let's go over to that thing that's growing in the. Because there's a lot of. This is a protruding excursion. Um, Florida is. And these right now you got something that looks like a hurricane, but does not have a hurricane name. But it definitely looks like it fit in the pack. Am I right? Yes, our seasons have been effed this year. But look, so it looks like a hurricane, and then it shoots up to look like a porcupine donkey. Oh, did you see the porcupine donkey eyes? That was crazy. It's a unicorn. Oh, the potato. Was that a happy potato? I don't know. There was a bear. You see the bear? Bear paw. And then here comes the horse. Man, amazing. But, whoa. Okay, I got to think about words for a second. But yeah, so that's why I'm worried about Florida and the Gulf Coast and the East Coast. 40-foot waves. Look how flat that is. That is crazy. Whoa. That's why I'm just trying to figure out where's this one going. But after this one, we still have this one, which I think will develop. What day is it now? It is now Thursday, 1 a.m. Texas time. Wait, Wednesday. Right? So we have 24 hours? No, that can't be right. We have like 36 hours, I think. So somewhere around there. And so somewhere in that 36-hour window, if these two are connected, I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm trying to figure it out. Everybody is more than willing to take guesses. This was a landfall sometime Thursday morning. Whoa. So, yeah, I think we all have reason to be concerned. Temperatures dropped 30 degrees. What is the end game? Does it go back to the galactic core? I don't know. You know, it's the post 9/11 age where everything kind of sucks and is expensive. And so, what is the end game? If they were geoengineering everything, to what effect? You know, civilization is pretty fragile and has worked on some level of cooperation all throughout the industrial age. So, any big attempted takeover in a grand transition with multiple forms of destructive technology. You know, I just don't understand the end game. But there are steering processes going on by some type of forces. It's like arguing about energies, but what we're dealing with is elements. Like this is water, this is wind, and this is stuff's ability to be underwater. And so the energies that are behind it, like we got some ideas, but when you get to the more obscure ones that go way out, it gets back into the whole what is the end game? That's amazing. But that's good, like order out of chaos, meaning like um instead of having everybody go, hey y'all, let's stop the constant pipe of divide and conquer where you set every man, woman, and child against each other in every way known possible while overtaxing and overfining them. Let's throw hurricanes and really strange weather at them and then uh pull order out of the chaos we profited from for a long time as an Occam's razor Hydra head. You know, like that's a giant grand transition. Who, as far as I know, on this level, especially with the destructive technologies we have available, human to human, like no one's ever done that before. You know, so that is, and it goes against all the laws of nature, like all the animals that are dying off of Florida and just in general, how we've treated animals overall in this Occam's razor, like zoning laws, rules all laws, local and statewide. And so, you know, the whole kind of distracts from, and I don't even know why to discuss it, where this is landfall is less than 24 hours away. Like, okay, if you're smart enough to see that, like somebody's steering it, then tell me exactly where it's going to go. There's an asteroid. That's why I'm here with here, like trying to figure out, okay, right now, you know, because hurricanes don't hit America every day, not yet. So we're trying to figure out where are these things going. You know, that is what tonight is about. And there are people who are still trying to decide, should I go west with 36 hours to go? So that is the focus. That's amazing. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for a bit. It was good talking to y'all. Y'all stay cool. I'll be back. I doubt I'll sleep anytime soon. Thank you, and thank y'all.